What's going on, Pokemon World and Tokusatsu Multiverse? It's Pokesatsu here, and welcome to another episode of the Pokemon Ruby Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I may end up having today's episode be shorter than the last few, with the reason behind that is, the day I'm recording this, it's September 2nd, it's the day after Labor Day, and I got home at 4 o'clock, it's like 7:18 at night. I'm still exhausted, about to eat dinner a little bit, and figured I'll record an episode and, no offense, get it out of the way for the day and just try and have some fun while doing it. Now, I'm just going to do a quick team recap, just because, you know what, just because. First, we have Scissors the Kingler, Shell Armor ability, Modest Nature. It's holding the Lucky Egg, which I'll probably give to something else sometime in this episode, with the moves Bubble, Leer, Vice Grip, and Harden. Definitely putting in some work on the team. Next we have our starter, Photon, the Raikou, pressure ability with the Bashful Nature, no held item, and the moves Bite, Leer, and Thundershock. I would really like another move on this Pokemon. I just don't know what to give it or if it learns anything useful. We'll find out when we get there. Next we have Fancy, the Ampharos in that Premier Ball static ability with the quirky nature, no held item, with the moves Tackle, Thundershock, and Growl, Thundershock, and Thunder Wave. Did I mention that he's fancy? Next we have Genie the Metatite with the Pure Power ability, Lax Nature, no held item, and the moves Bubble, which I got from Brawly in the last episode and figured Bubble is a better attacking move than Bide, so Genie can shoot bubbles now. Meditate, Confusion, and Detect. We have Diesel, the Phanpy on the team. Not gonna lie to you, it's just strictly here for pickup. If it didn't have pickup, I wouldn't have it on the team, unless it was like fodder for a loss or switching out or something. It has big ability, Hardy Nature, no held item, Odor Sleuth, Tackle, and Growl. I really don't want to cover this one because it's probably the next chance I get a good ground type, which I actually said a bit in the last episode. I wish I could get a good ground type, and I have one. I'm in a ground type with ground moves, not just ground typing. But let's move on. Then we have Fear the Cacturn, Sandvale ability with the Lax Nature, no held item, and the moves Poison Sting, I can't talk today, Thunder Punch, Absorb, and Growth. And that is the end of the team recap. If I can get a good ground or fire type on the team today, that would be great. I would rather get them this early. No matter what it is, Camerupt would probably be the best team member I could get. Not gonna lie to you guys, but we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the episode. In the last episode, we defeated Brawly, so now we can just make our way to Slateport. Sail back to Petalburg? No. Oh, I have to deliver the letter to Steven. I am stupid. I probably said this multiple times. I'm stupid. I play these games, I promise you. I've played these games. There's a Weedle. Anyway. No, in the last episode, I went on about Super Sentai for a while and figured you guys probably just want a gameplay episode of me talking about the game and doing stuff like that. We have a Tentacruel right here. Those give decent EXP, so I may just go ahead and knock it out real quick. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, I believe the ladder down should be very close by. Vigoroth. Where was this when I needed a team member? Where were you when Cascoon showed up? I would have rather had you. And I think the ladder's right here. Yeah, and now we just keep heading away across here. I've played these games so much that I know my way around in the dark that I'm not worried about it. If I could just stop getting encounters. It's a Mew. Hooray. I'm gonna Vice Grip. I'm gonna take the Mew out. I'm gonna take out this Mew. Using a resisted move on me. Thanks. Okay. Battling yourself. Yes. Actually, if I'm going to have scissors in the front of the party, I need to take the lucky egg off. Oh, Diesel has an item. A revive. Because we totally need that. I'm actually going to give Photon the lucky egg. Just because and we're going to switch it into the front of the party. Because if it'll switch, come on. Okay. The reason behind that is simple. I want to get Photon some levels. It's been on the team for a while now. It should have a level. Or, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and battle this Slack Off. It probably won't do a lot for the EXP gain, but any is better than none. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I probably say that a lot, and I'm sorry if I do, if that gets annoying. Actually, this right here is a randomized item, right? A Sunstone. I don't know if I can use that for anything. Oh, it's a Glalie. Okay. In the last episode, I went full heavy on the Super Sentai. In the episode before that, I went heavy on the Kamen Rider. And I just wanted to do sort of a talking gameplay episode where I want to talk about my day. So, as of this morning, as of last week actually, my job didn't have a lot of work for us to do involving like the stuff we've been doing recently. See, I work at a company that makes bleachers and other types of like metal equipment and stuff for businesses out there. And well, we didn't have a lot of work last week. And the reason why is just, well, stuff I don't want to talk about. Just know that my company I work for is not going under. It's government funded, so it's like not a big deal that we don't have work. We're just kind of standing around bored half the time. I got to talk and hang out with my coworkers, so it's definitely fine. I have no problem with it. And Steven's gonna tell us who he is, take the letter, and then hopefully give us a useful TM. I know it's not actually gonna be Steel Wing, but no, this morning I walked in and about maybe 10 minutes into the shift, I was given disappointment. I was given paperwork to do, and I run a CNC circular table saw. I don't know the right way to describe it. It's one of those saws that like turns on a table, and it has an arm that pushes the material through to cut it and all that. And basically, like, I cut channel. I probably shouldn't have used bite. Am I gonna get poisoned? No. Okay. I cut like channel and like other types of materials, mostly aluminum, sometimes steel if I have to, but not anything big. Just, you know, stuff that goes into the making of other stuff. And they gave us work today, and I was actually pretty busy all day. Now, there's one thing I don't like, is that the material that I cut is genuinely... It's not hard to cut. Some of it I'd rather not cut. I'd rather not do anything with. Actually, can I get an item here? Can you give me a silk scarf? Yes, you do. Okay, we have been given the silk scarf. I may use that for a normal type if I add one to the team eventually. Okay, now my friend, where are we going? We're going to Slateport because I'd like to get another encounter today. But see, there's some material I don't like doing. The one other thing I don't like is when, like, the people that do the hole punching and the, like... I'm skipping all of these trainers right now because I just don't want to battle them at this time. if someone messes up like a hole punch or a deburr or something, like clipping the side of the material, I have to recut that part just for them to try again. And I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that, doing recuts and everything. But hey, I had to do a few today, and it's not that bad, so it is what it is. Either way, this is Route 110. We are gonna get a new encounter. Please give me a good ground. Oh wait, hold on. Do we have an item on Diesel? We do not. Oh, well, I should. I said a normal type. Whismer is okay. Loudred is alright. Exploud's okay. It's an underwhelming Pokemon line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bite. If it lives, we'll use it. We didn't have it live Bite, so that's fine. Wait, does Diesel have an item? Diesel has an item now. A rare candy, which we're going to straight up just use now. And I'm going to give it to Photon. Anyway. Oh, dude, Hitmontop would have been so good. But, see, the thing is, I don't like doing recuts. That's how it says. I don't like them, but I don't mind them, if that makes sense. It feels like wasted time making up for someone else's mistake, but at the same time, it's like, I have something I'm doing that's keeping me busy, keeping me moving around, so, I don't know. It's confusing in a way, because it's like, I instantly do not want to do it, but at the same time, I also don't mind it. It's very, I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's like, I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and deliver, if I can move, the stuff to this guy here. And he's gonna take the stuff from us, Captain Stern, with the Devon goods and stuff. Yay. Give him the parcel. We're gonna go to the museum. We're gonna battle some Team Magma Grunts. Yeah, here's $50. I think you give me a TM. TM46. Now this is normally Thief. Hopefully it's something good. Come on. Future Sight. Is the title of this episode just my job and crappy TMs? I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if this is a double battle. If it is a double battle, I want to lead with two good Pokemon on the team right now. We're gonna lead with Photon and Genie. Alright, Stern, that will be me, yada yada. I don't remember if this is a double battle. I know there's a double battle at some point in the game. I think there's 2 or 3. But anyway, so in a Slackoth, that's fine. We're getting revenge on the one we ran from in the caves a minute ago. No. 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 Oh my god. Stop doing that. I don't want anything falling asleep. At least not right now. I mean, I'd love to fall asleep tonight, because I'm very tired. But at the same time, I also just want to, you know, just record an episode, talk about some things and all that. I sounded very... So anyway, I'm going to end the episode right there. I have no will in my heart or soul to make a Sandshrew faint. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next series. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine, though, I just won't look at the screen when I do it. I just won't look at the screen when I'm going to have to watch when I'm editing. No. I'll cry about it off camera. Anyway, Venusaur... Honestly, Genie. Genie's fine. For this, I'm gonna see how much Confusion can do. That did a lot of damage. We didn't do as much damage. Okay. What can we do here? I'm gonna go into Photon and try and bite. Hopefully we can do better damage than that. It's decent damage. That was a crit, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Now, when I was talking about my job, I actually sounded like I was talking about something interestingly and trying to like explain what I do. And then when I actually talk about things that I enjoy that aren't my job, I end up talking and like slurring my speech and sounding kind of like yada yada when I talk. I don't know why I do that, because it's like I talk about my job. I don't hate my job, but I don't like my job. It's weird. It's very weird. I'm not gonna say the name of my company, where it is, anything like that, because, you know, if anyone, let it be known that, like, my videos have very little viewership. But watch one of the viewers early on be someone I work with or my boss, and that'll be the end of my career at that company. Alright, let's go ahead up this way. Is this a new... Oh! We have a person to battle. You sure look like a strong man, Daniel. We don't shame in this house. That was a joke. Love disc. We're just gonna stay in, and we're gonna thunder shock. What I'd really like is if I can get a TM that Photon could use or learn. That'd be great, but I know I probably won't. This is not an encounter, but oh god, I wish it was. Anyway. We're gonna see about any hidden items. None there, if I can check. None there. Yellow flute. We getting another flute this episode? Another flute? What does that do? Snaps a Pokemon out of confusion. That's not bad. We're gonna battle this guy. I found some cool Pokemon around here. Zigzagoon. No fur. Okay, it's fine. Now I should talk about something else for a little bit. Maybe just, I was just playing Master Duel before this. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And I want to make a video playing Master Duel with my friends. I don't have a recording software though. No, like, I'm recording gameplay on my phone right now. In fact, like, the reason why the gameplay looks kind of higher and has like a black bar at the bottom is strictly because, well, I don't want y'all to see the green recording thing that pops up at the top. See, I used to have my screen sideways, but then y'all could see the buttons and everything, and I didn't like that. Oh, Photon grew to level 20. I didn't like y'all seeing the buttons. Also, there was no real room for like a layout or anything. This just makes it full screen gameplay the way I'm holding my phone now. But I want to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay as well, because there's this channel that this guy that I started watching recently. His name is TK Sean, and dude's really cool. I'd love to like do kind of stuff like he does, and like record Master Duel on screen and play it with you guys, or at least, you know, show you what I do, because my deck is Marincess Armored Xyz. So basically, like, my main strategy is dependent on what my opening hand is. For instance, you can actually go to a Link 3 using just one card, and that's Marincess Seahorse. Marincess Seahorse, you can normal summon, and then summon Marincess Blue Tang. No, Blue Slug. Marincess Blue Slug. And then add Seahorse back to your hand. And then you can special summon it to where a Marincess Link monster points to. And I don't have any potions besides the max potion. Any berries? I do not. Do I want to use the max potion? You know what? We don't ask questions. Why will not... Why will the screen not turn? Okay. I'm gonna use the max potion on Scissors just because I know it's a waste. It's fine. And honestly, I'm gonna lead off with Genie here. I'm gonna lead off with Genie if my screen will do what I tell it to. Okay. And here we go with the rival fight. Anyway, so you then special summon Marincess Seahorse, and then you can use it to link summon into Marincess Sea Angel. That'll let you add, if you already have in your hand Marincess Battle Ocean, you can add Dive, and if you don't have Battle Ocean, you use that effect to get Battle Ocean. So basically, with the effect, you either add Dive or Battle Ocean, whichever one is the best suited for you at the time. That is not good. We're gonna try and Poison Sting to get you down some. Hopefully we can poison. We did not, and we may lose a team member. Unless Photon can do something here. We're gonna have to bite and see what we can do. Okay. If you don't get a crit, and we don't get paralyzed. Okay, we need to bank on not getting paralyzed and living a Thunderbolt. No. We are switching into Fancy. We're gonna tackle. Sorry for the sniffling and breathing through my nose a bit. I'm not feeling the best right now. Okay, no deaths, but the static did suck, but that's fine. Fancy grew to level 16. Jumpluff. Yikes. Uh-oh. It shouldn't have any flying moves, so I'm going to use Confusion on Genie. Hopefully, that's enough. You would. Okay, well, we're going to use our Blue Flute. And we're going to just Confusion at any chance we get. Why? Stop it. Get some help. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we gonna lose a team member? We're gonna lose a team member. We're gonna lose a team member. Because I don't know what to do about this. I genuinely don't know what to do about this. We'd have to confuse it. Just to attempt something good here. Oh god. I started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, immediately just have to lock in. Oh man. Wait, if you don't have a grass move, I'm gonna go into Scissors. Sleep Powder is not enough to stop me. Boy, you would have Poison Powder. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. And your Heracross. And your Heracross. Okay. It should only have normal moves at this point, is what I'm hoping for. Oh. I am the frightened. I am frightened. Maybe that was a waste. I'm gonna have to paralyzed heal Photon. and say goodbye to scissors. The first death, and it was one I was excited for. Nah, man. Alright. Thundershock. Paralyzed. Wait, does it have guts? Oh, crap. Are we about to get swept? We're about to get swept. We are about to get swept. Of course, you're paralyzed. Okay. We're about to get swept. Dang it, man. Paralyzed? Okay, we can maybe come back from this. We can maybe come back from this. We just... crap. Of course. I didn't think that would work. We outspeed? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't care, May. Leave me alone. I'm over here talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that, and we get swept. And I'm doing this with the honor system. I'm not going to, like, reset the game and... oh god. Give me stuff I can run from, please. Please give me stuff I can run from. Y'all can probably tell from my voice, I'm distraught. I'm distraught because like, this hurts. Almost wiping. Like, I'm gonna have to rebuild the team. Because everyone's gone. Put you back on the team so I can take your item off. Everyone's gone. Oh, this sucks. Let's deposit everybody and move on. I was like, let's do a nice simple episode today. I know this is sounding very bad. Honestly, I feel bad. It feels also wrong doing the team recap at the beginning of this episode, knowing I'm gonna have to do another team recap at the beginning of the next episode. But it's okay, the Nuzlocke is not over. We're gonna have to... rebuild. And... oh, man, I hate to do this. I hate ending episodes on a bad note. But we're gonna end this on a hopeful note. In between episodes, I'm gonna grind up this team. I may put rare candies in the game using a cheat code or something, and get the team up to a decent level, maybe 20, 21, to match what Photon was, and we'll go from there. But man, this is awful. But it's alright. It's alright. We're gonna come back stronger than ever. And that's fine. So, just look forward to the next episode. And I'll see you guys next time. I'll talk more about Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything in the next episode. Just bear with me. With all that being said, just how I feel right now. Whether you're trying to be the very best like no one ever was, or just trying to ride or kick it up a notch, just remember that you've got this. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.